guys for the technical difficulties. We are live. I'm gonna go ahead and resend out the link if I can find a way to tie the two broadcasts together, but I'm sorry for the technical difficulties.
Looks like the 3 staying right with the 4, so.
Man, that frustrates me.
Yeah. It happened, though. I think that's the first time it's happened, I believe.
Yeah, that is. So I missed a whole round of pit stops, but that's it. Otherwise, we are fine and dandy.
I'll tell you what, that 4 and that 9, or 4 and that 3.
Sean is seeing the 2-4 car on the track.
It seems like the 3's car may not be working that great in the draft going in the corners. Maybe giving him an arrow push or something. He's all over the bump though.
Alright, I gotta try and get caught back up in this race. He said we had a whole round of pit stops, and now the 3 and the 4 battling for the lead. They're battling, that's for sure.
They're nose to tail. They've been like that for about the last 3 or 4 laps. 3's going for the lead. I think it's about the most battle, the most pressure we've seen on that 4 the whole race.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell Dan the Man's being a lot more aggressive than Lynch was. He's more wanting to take this lead away, and that he is doing. Dan the Man going for the lead. Looking under Martin.
Martin sent it in there. A little bit of bumper there coming off the corner there. The 3 to the lead.
And you guys are seeing a new leader at Michigan. Dan the Man trying to pick up where he left off last week. Dan the Man has obviously stepped his game up. He went winning 2 races in the regular season, coming home to trying to pick a 3rd one off, 2 in a row here in Michigan. Be great heading into next week. He's gonna be a contender in the championship race, I believe.
Oh yeah. He's got a good car right now.
Where is Lynch?
We'll see how his car works on the long run.
Now you see Martin going for the lead as well. You got Win the Day in the chat asking where Lynch is. Did he get a speeding penalty while we were gone?
No, I think he kind of crossed himself up just a little bit coming out of the pits, maybe.
I don't see him. Oh, he's back here battling Pittman and Heavy. All right, so he's in 4th right now. Trying to get back to the battle. Here it is. Martin gonna take the lead back over from Dan the Man, but the 3 of Dan the Man is all over his bumper.
But Dan the Man almost lost it coming down the front stretch. Lost a little ground.
That may benefit him though. He's gonna hang back at a good run. He's falling back way too much though. I think he lost the draft. I'm not sure what happened there.
Got a three-way battle for 3rd here, 3 wide.
Pittman, Lynch, and Heavy.
Yep.
All battling for a podium finish. I believe Lynch has got the car.
If these guys
Just
would
the luck.
up, they could run down those front 2.
And they are not doing that. Lynch looking under Pittman, and Heavy looking to go with him, and that may have been why. Ending of stage 2.
Setting up for a good stage 3. Looks like Dan the Man's got his car dialed in a little bit. He gave Martin a little run there. So interesting to see how this stage 3 goes.
You want to go ahead and hit up Lynch again in our Discord?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
Lynch was good in practice when he got dialed in.
Hey Lynch, this is Eagles up in the booth again. You got me.
I got you, Eagles.
Well, another
Bob has the
good
car to
ending.
beat.
It wasn't probably the best you were hoping for, but it's going to help you in the points for sure. Another top 5 finish. You said you're looking for a top 5. Are you happy finishing where you finished, or are you disappointed with that?
I'm happy with it. We still got one more stage and see what we can do with it.
Alrighty, well, we'll let you go. Good luck to you and the rest of the race.
Right.
And
hey, we had 5 cars DNF blown motors.
Oh, really? I lagged out as well. The broadcast actually stopped. But we're rolling again.
704, if you're listening, you guys suck balls.
Yep. Alright, well, we'll let you go, and hopefully we'll talk to you later.
Alright, Eagles.
That carried into the race a little better. He's sitting there driving and sitting there. Alright, well, we'll let you go. Oh, contact between the 11 and the 12 for second. They ain't gonna try to pass all of them. Oh, Lynch way overshot it. A little bit of contact there between Dimebags and Dan.
Heavy duty to the big arch.
Can you believe that 5 cars DNF'd? What 5 are they? Let's find out. Phil's fan, Fire Truck, Lewis, Burnt Wood. That's 4 cars. Wow. Exact me. So 5. Yeah, amazing job.
What caused that?
What caused that? I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm really not sure what caused that, but
Lynch might be falling back just a little bit.
Pittman and Dan all over Martin's bumper, though. Dan gonna hang back a little bit. I'm expecting Pittman to make a move soon.
Yeah, he's been right there ever since stage 2, so...
I said that, and he looked low. He just didn't have the momentum to go with it.
He's got Dan the man behind him now, so I think if he makes a move now,
Ooh.
he can go with him.
He bumped the back of the 4. Oh, this is just like real life. Harvick and Hamlin dominating, but this time it's Pittman and Martin. Yeah, damn. All over the back bumper of Martin is Pittman. He is not cutting Martin a break. Trying to force him to do a mistake, though I don't see that happening. Crab leg and not too far back as Dimebags. He's been a dark horse. He's been up there, but I don't think he's having the day he's been hoping for. So something we ain't done is go NASCAR crank it up. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go NASCAR crank it up and see you guys in a minute.
Lynch can't seem to get with the lead pack.
And we're back at Michigan, and we have now got ourselves a 5-car battle for the lead, folks. The draft is playing a big role.
These guys are racing.
Oh, yeah.
Bag's up in the 4th position now.
Oh, he's going for 3rd. A little bit of a door bang to the 3 of Dan the Man. Gonna move him up out of the way.
4 and 11 is kind of pulling off just a little.
I don't think that 62's gonna let that happen. They might though. I think Dan's falling back a little bit. He's side by side with the 2. Now he dropped back behind him. Oh, they're gonna get single file, and the leaders are gonna look side by side. Pittman got to the outside of the 4, so Martin's not gonna be able to take the arc he wanted. That's gonna help him. He's gonna be able to make the turn.
Get a run, I believe, maybe.
If he can keep the draft here, he'll get him in turn 3. Passing that 4 is just so difficult. Gave him the bumper a little bit.
That hurts him a little bit. Lost a little ground there.
Oh, Dan the man being shot up in the outside wall. And he's gonna pit off that. I don't think he lost any ground. He chose to pit. As long as he didn't get a black flag, he may have some damage to fix. I guess it's not always a bad outcome when you get in the wall. He just used that to slow down to get to pit road. He may have made up ground in a short pit. Now let's just hope he didn't short pit these guys by 3 or 4 laps, because that can end up with a bad result.
You see that 2 car coming into the mix here. He's by himself, but it looks like he's got a fast car.
Yeah, if these guys get battling again, he'll be right there. You see Dimebag slipping back a little bit, and then Lynch trying to creep his way back into the picture. I think Dan the Man may have made a mistake. Maybe he accidentally went to pit road and didn't do it on purpose. Was that a signal by the 4? He ended the turn real low, and now he's going up a little bit. They're slowing down. Pit stops. 4 made a lot of ground. 4 made a lot of ground on pit road. Oh, you see a bunch of guys flying into pit road. Possibly some penalties. I wonder if Martin, I doubt Martin got a penalty, but 28 to go. Oh. Big wreck in pit road.
Dan the Man, he just crossed the pit road exit, so we'll see where he comes out. That may have cost him.
Oh, did he just come out of pit road?
No, he was passing.
Okay.
He was on the track already.
I think he got a penalty.
Yeah, it's everybody's coming out of this.
Wow, everybody. And Martin gonna lead them all by himself.
Man, he gained so much ground on pit road. Look at the gap he put on pit road. Just to get pit road.
Yep. And everybody else. Imagine if a late race caution comes back to haunt him again.
I'll tell you, unless that 11's really fast, I don't know, guys. This might be a wrap.
We've seen it in practice, and we've seen it earlier this season. Martin gets out front. He's gone. Though we said it again and again and again and again and again last week. Caution came out and Dan took it.
That big of a gap that the 4 has this late in the stage, I mean this late in the race is all these guys can hope for right now is a caution.
That's the last thing.
Good passes he is on long runs.
That's the last thing Martin wants to see, a caution.
Yeah, exactly.
Pittman wants redemption on that for Martin, though, after being passed in the last lap at Homestead going into the playoffs. If Martin collects any more wins, he'll have more wins than he can fit for each finger. So he's racking them up.
I know, right? It's looking like another one.
We're gonna do our best to jinx him.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
commentator curse got him big last week. We were talking like, oh, Martin's gonna get enough. Then a caution comes out.
Yeah, that would hurt. That hurt there.
Made it for an interesting finish because the caution came out again for another overtime finish.
It did. It's got that 4 dialed in, that's for sure. The 11 looks strong as well. We just don't have any help to get there. Or brush the wall a little bit, so the 11 might be able to make a little bit of ground up.
With as spread apart as these cars are, we don't want to go ahead and take a break in the action. So we're going to go ahead and take a break now. And we'll see you guys in a bit. And hopefully this will make for an interesting finish. Well guys, we are live again at Michigan Speedway. Martin's still out front, nothing's changed. You guys didn't miss nothing.
These guys behind them are kind of they're
This is Bat's race to lose. It felt like the 3 had something for him, but he fell back.
More cars hooked up. I mean, they should be able to run that 4 down.
You'd think, but that 4 is just so fast. I mean, if he keeps making mistakes like that, just a little bit bigger, I mean, he ain't one to wreck all on his own. So pit road, maybe somebody slams him into pit road will be your best option, or a late race caution. Caution it or all at this point. I mean, Pittman seems to be maintaining the gap. Maybe it's getting a little bit bigger, but I mean, at this point,
It's a little bigger.
Yeah, Martin's starting to pull off just a little bit.
Looks like we got a good little battle for 3rd and 4th and 5th.
Yep. A little bit of action here.
Looks like the 2 and the 9 is like
They can get to the 11 in tandem with him. They got the 62 Dimebags with him as well. Maybe they'll be able to catch that 4-car Martin. Spread apart a little bit there. Best way to tandem is the lead car dives it in there, dive bombs, and the second car backs the turn up. The 2 washes up the track. The 9 will get a drive in or drive off. They'll connect on the backstretch. The 2 gets the run in, the 9 gets the run out, and they team up down the backstretch, and they'll blow by these guys. Looks like the 4 pitted as well. You see these guys nose to tail going down the back straightaway. The 9 and the 2 side by, or 9's looking under the 2 for a minute, but he ain't gonna make a move yet.
Will it come down to fuel strategy? If so, look out for Dimebacks.
Yeah, we just heard it in the chat. Do you think there's gonna be any strategy involved? If so, watch out for Dimebags. They should need at least one more pit stop. wreck in the pits. It's about the biggest action we've seen all day.
He can save fuel unlike any other.
Crabler looking to make his pit stop next. Oh, and he wrecks coming to the pits, and that's devastating for the two of Crableg. That's gotta hurt. He's got damage. He lost ground. Guys also pitted after he did. That's gonna suck. Or before he did, short pitting him. That's gonna suck.
Ouch.
The 9 kind of gained some ground on the 11, so these two guys can get hooked up. They may be able to catch him, maybe able to run down that 4. You know we at least gonna have one more pit stop.
Oh, we should.
That 4 is just gone.
Oh yeah. What do you expect? I mean, you would think he's got the championship locked in. I'm not sure how the rules work. Like, if it's when, you know, you win the last race, if you win the championship, it probably is going to come down to points. But, I will say it's going to hurt for guys like Win the Day who didn't make the race. So for guys like Phil's fan and all them who lagged out, and, you know, heck, I even lagged out, you know. So, I mean, Martin's going to have a big upper hand.
So the 9 has caught the 11. So right now, what do? Do you ride behind the 11, or do you pass the 11 and let the 11 draft you?
From our standpoint, you would think that they would team up, but from their standpoint, they're just hoping for a caution, you know. No matter how much they tandem, they are not going to catch this leader. I don't even know if they'll gain ground on him, to be honest with you. This car is just flying. It's got something illegal in it, and it needs to be checked.
Well, I can tell you the 9 and 11 are battling, so the 9 just got around the 11, so maybe the 11 will push the 9 and see if they can make up some ground.
Yeah, I definitely think that Martin should be called to the hauler after this race.
He's rolling.
Car's flying, man. I mean, he's just on rails.
I wonder how loose Bob Martin is running his car.
And you know it's very easy to mess up your line when you're out front like that.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and ride a lap. Starting this lap, we're gonna start with Martin, and we're gonna go through every single car. We're gonna try to anyway. And we're gonna ride a lap just to see what their line is. And go ahead and see here. Coming to the first lap here, Bad Martin. He goes from the apron. Maybe this will teach guys how to run this track maybe a little bit. Big arc. Hook the bottom. You hear him out of the gas. Back on the gas. Smooth coming out. Doesn't get loose. Nice straight line down the back straightaway. Big arc in turn 3 and 4, just like 1 and 2. Hold the bottom, out of the gas. He's not out of the gas very long, just enough to get the car set. And that's a lap by Bad Martin. We'll go ahead and move on. I am riding with Dan the Man now. Such a big track. He's on the apron. He stayed on the apron way longer. Oh, you see the 6 is right behind him. He couldn't go up and make that arc. Way up the track goes Dan the Man.
Yeah, not sure why he was that low.
I think the 6 was there. I don't think he wanted to go up and tail whip the 6 of Lugnut. He's not having a bad race. I think this might be a career race for Lugnut.
It is tough when you are on the bottom entering.
Oh yeah, it's very tough when you're on the bottom entering. Oh, the 6 over in the wall.
Lug nut on the lead lap.
Looks like Lynch is taking over second and pulled away from the guys behind him. He has showed how good his car is from the back to the front. He might even be running down that 4.
It's possible.
We get a caution, man. How interesting this would be. I mean, getting a caution at a short track, you know, when there's really one groove, at a big 2-mile track with just a couple to go. I'd love to see it. By who? Martin, he's coming down, and Lynch is gonna follow. No, he's not. I'm about to say he's gonna go flying in there. About to say maybe hit Martin, get him a speeding penalty.
I think that's kind of the right move because I think
I do love to see a caution.
Strategy is him. There's no way he's gonna make up the ground.
No, I mean he'd have to stay out 3-4 more laps to get fresh tires though. So at this point, now Martin's just short pitting him. He'll gain ground.
Well, if you were out there right now, are you gonna run the tank empty or are you gonna short pit?
Well, Martin's already short pitted, so at this point, I almost said Elliott Lynch is just best to pit as soon as he can, and that's what he's gonna do. 10 laps to go.
10 to go.
By Martin.
Here's Lynch is in the pits now, so
last pit stop of the day, guys.
how many wins would this be for the 4 if he wins? 7?
I think it would be 6.
Wow.
Might be 7.
It's hard to win that many races in any league, no matter what you're winning.
Oh yeah, and with the competition in this league, you know Martin, he means business when he gets into a league and he's ready to run. He's ready to run, and he's proved it tonight. That Hunt Brothers Pizza Mustang has been flying. It's been on rails. It's been unstoppable. It's been good in the draft behind cars, which I don't even think it's experienced that tonight. It's been, so I don't know if it's good behind cars or not. It probably is. Who knows? It's very good out front. Just Martin's been on fire this season, and he's looking to take home season 1 champion. We'll see if he can do it here in a couple more weeks.
Yeah, I mean, last night when we were doing practice, you could tell he had his car dialed in because those second stages, man, he was on rails. So it's not a surprise tonight.
He's good at these big tracks though. I mean, you've seen it in Indianapolis. You can't really compare Indy here. It's just another big flat track, and you've seen it at Auto Club this season. You know, I mean, just after pit stops, he's gone. You know, Lynch was lucky to stay within the first stage, and Dan the second stage. I think Lynch had a car for him. I mean, just look at the way he's fought through the field twice now. Just bad luck against him. I definitely think Lynch had a good car, but Martin's just been on rails.
Yeah, he's definitely showed speed tonight.
But definitely. I don't think there's been a week that he hasn't showed speed. It's just been dominating speed like this to just get out front and pull away. He wants a championship. He wants it now. And Martin's getting ready to take home number 6.
I mean, if they want it, they're going to have to go get it. You know, it's not going to be handed to them.
I literally switched right to that camera riding along with him right before he said that. I mean, just look at that arc going into the turn, and he holds the bottom, man. It's the driver. I mean, he's just fast. Let's go ahead and take a quick scroll through the field. You see Martin, you see Dan the Man having a good run, Lynch having an alright run. Heavy Duty's been running good tonight. Brewster Baker started out good. He started in a good position, and I believe he started 4th, and he started out good in the race. Dimebacks has struggled a little bit. Did Crableg now lag out? Rage quit? I wonder what happened. It's another car out. Pittman's had a good run. Lugna's had a great run. Arwood's been kind of a dark horse. David Dubose. And back to Martin. We barely even have 5 cars left.
Bill's fan had a good car, but he had some mechanical problems. He was up there early, battling early.
Them Hendrick engines. Or I guess it'd be Childress engines. I don't know who makes their engines. Whoever it is needs to get a better engine.
Yeah.
And better internet.
He's making too much horsepower.
Yeah, he showed it tonight.
Keep it together.
Yeah. Isn't it sad, though, just how used to these crazy tires we've gotten? I barely even noticed them this race.
I know. I see them outside the quarter panels, though.
Yeah.
Like they outrunning the car. The tires are going to get there before the front end does.
Yeah, so I guess we got to go ahead and the tires are going to take it. Take it home.
Yep.
Not Martin. Martin's going to finish 2nd to the tires.
I know, right?
We've got to be running down to 2 to go. Maybe this might even be the white flag. I mean, at this point, Martin has just put on a clinic. He deserves this win. I think he's led more laps than not. He's probably led 95% of these laps. I mean, other than pit stop laps, what laps hasn't he led? Martin is...
led some laps.
Yep. Yeah, some guys gave him a good fight at times, but Martin, out of turn number 4, he's going to come to the line. Let's see if this is it. That is. Martin is going to take it home for his 6th win, I think that is, of the season. Yeah, I think soon enough he's going to have this championship locked in.
I'll let you start off with the interviews tonight.
Okay. So who does that leave second?
I wonder if he's going to be handing out pizza at victory lane.
Maybe. Or vice versa, he'll be getting the pizza. Man, if that's the case, I want them to sponsor me.
I know, right?
Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, those kind of races kind of get boring, but when you get down to the, you know, the nitty-gritty, man, he deserved this win. He put on a clinic. He broke the draft from the rest of these guys. He nailed it on pit road. Short and long run car. Guys just couldn't keep up either way. Lynch and Dan, you know, some other honorable mentions. Pittman, Crableg, you know, Dimebags. They all had good cars. Phil's fan early, Brewster Baker early. But at the end of it, Martin was just unstoppable. And there was no stopping him.
I'm anxious to see what these times these guys ran here.
Looking at it, 38.510 by Dan the Man. Wow. 38 sixes, low 7s. There's a 6 by Dimebag.
Look at Brewster Baker with a 6.8.
Wow.
That's quick.
So we're just gonna go ahead and wait for the results. So who were the top 10? Do you know? Go ahead and send them invites. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure. Bad, Lynch, and Pittman, you are correct. Yeah. Prediction. Yep. Well, congratulations, Billy. Oh, I'm just waiting for this laggy thing to load. Hopefully these invites go through. It sent them, so we got the problem fixed.
Right.
So we're gonna go on here. We're gonna go ahead in 3, 2, 1. So Bad, Lynch, and Pittman making it. Pittman in that 11 car, getting third. You said you want me to start off with the interviews tonight. We can go ahead and we'll just wait for the top 3 to finish. That was a fun race without a doubt. I mean,
Yeah,
those restarts
great,
were intense. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, we know who had the fastest car. It was pretty clear. But we'll go ahead and wait for a minute and
there he is.
Alright, there he is, your third place finisher, Pittman. That was a good race. I mean, you got third. I mean, tell me, are you disappointed with third, or is third to you a reasonable finish for the car you had?
He just locked in, so you have to say that again.
Oh, okay. Pittman, do you think the car you had and the finish you got goes together? Do you think you're happy? Are you happy with the third place finish, or do you think you should have had better? Looks like a little bit more network errors. That's nice.
Hello.
Hey, Pittman, you got me?
Hello. I got you.
You got me? Alright. Well, finishing third, are you happy with the third place finish, or do you think you should have had better, or do you think your third was lucky for how fast your car was?
No, actually, third was the right place for that car because Bad and Lynch out in the open, they had a better car than I did. I was only on them because of the draft. Outside the draft, they had a better car, better driving. So I feel third was the best my car can do.
Well, awesome job, buddy. Another podium finish, and just kind of walk me through your race strategy, and just tell me how you came away with a third place finish.
Well, it all starts out with practice, you know. You come up with a decent car, and then throughout the race, through stage 1, stage 2, you're experimenting. And late in the pit in the middle of stage 2, I tried something different. Kind of jacked up my left tires a little high, kind of made me a little bit too tight. And then last stage, I knew where to bring them down to, but brought them back down where they started. And I really think it was Bad and Lynch's racing that outdone me. They were hitting their marks, and I mean, they might gain a tenth on me every other lap or something like that, but that was all I had right there.
Well, all in all, it was a good finish for you, man. Good podium finish.
Thank you.
Yep, congrats on another third place finish, and we'll go ahead, we'll move on to second place, Lynch.
Damn, who won?
Another great finish, Lynch. Obviously Martin had the dominant car, but when it came down to it, you came through the field a couple times. You know, Martin starting up in the front row kind of drove off kind of from the start. A couple guys were able to hang with him. I mean, tell me did anything change in your car from stage 1 to the end of that race? Because you were right there with them in stage 1.
I'm gonna have to agree with Pittman. It was a lot with draft tonight. That's the only way I could stay with Martin. But other than that, I knew he was the one to beat tonight. We all seen that in practice last night, and yeah, Martin definitely had the car tonight.
Good run, buddy. Another second place finish. I know you want that win, man. And
yeah.
I know it's coming, man. It's coming for you. And just want to say congrats and just kind of walk me through your race a little bit.
Thank you, Billy. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in here and talked to you guys. That's for sure. You know, had some bad luck this season. The car was good, you know. I played with tire pressures, the wedge, and tape, and I found something what I liked, and I stuck with it.
Well, good race, man.
Thank you, Billy.
Yep, congrats again on another podium finish. Second place is nothing to be ashamed of, but let's go ahead and talk to our winner. I mean, Martin, is that number 6? If I can count, I mean, I can count. I think I can count pretty high. Number 6 is starting to get to the top of what I can count to right now for wins. You have won a lot this season. And to do it in another dominating fashion. I mean, once you broke the draft, we said it during the race before it even happened, you were going to be able to drive off, and that's exactly what you did. Just walk me through your first and second stage and how you came away with a dominating finish.
Oh, it was definitely a fast car here this week. I think that's win number 7, Eagles.
Set.
That's what I thought that was right.
But you guys you're not giving Lynch credit. He had a fast car too at one time.
Yeah.
You just couldn't see it. I could see I was watching the timer there. That last stage, he had a car. Dan had a car in the second stage there. Seemed like the last lap of the stages I could get them because they would get loose and mine wouldn't. They were right there each time, and just a little bubble they got, and I could pull away a little bit, and I had a fast car. I enjoyed it. But unlike these guys, I didn't adjust after the second pit stop. I knew what my car was going to be, and I never adjust after I get the complete setup in.
Well, great win, number 7. I don't know, man. You got it dialed in almost every week, man. Short run, long run. Really doesn't matter what kind of track we go to.
It's not short.
How do you do it, man? How do you do it?
Just a lot of practice with these guys. We get on Mondays and practice for a couple hours. You and Eagles were both there this last night and practicing with us and just putting the time in. Just know what I like to drive. I tell the drivers what I'm driving in there, and they're like, "No way." So made Lynch change his mind a little bit earlier. He was on a lower slider and he moved up some, and I could tell in the race. I'm like, Lynch, you didn't do your slider you said you were going to. He said, no, I went up. But that's how much you practice with people. You know they're improving. You know.
Oh yeah.
Every week.
I knew last night, man. Practicing with you guys, you two guys were going to be the guys to outrun. So just congratulations on all 3 of you guys, man. Great race. Great.
It's good racers tonight.
Yep, congrats on another good finish for you 3. And that's going to do it for another broadcast. It was fun. It was a good race without a doubt. Martin got it again in a dominating fashion, but we'll move on to Kansas, so don't forget to tune in next week for Kansas. And we'll see you guys next